Fucking hell, it's cold.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's cold.
I was saying that last few
It's
weeks.
spring, damn it.
Yep. You know, one of my first.
Fuck you, it's like Wisconsin.
You know,
Mm.
you know what? I don't want to
No,
hear.
this
it
place
because-
is more pleasant than Wisconsin.
Eh.
And I won't
Including
hear
the
it.
giant
Put on
bugs.
sleeves.
I won't
It's
hear
rain,
it
put on
first.
sleeves. It's cold.
On the first week of my new job, I went in and got rained on for 4 hours in the cold, and I didn't have anything to protect myself, and I worked through the rain and cold.
Mhm.
Let me play you a song in the world's funnest violin.
Does that
And I don't
bug look
think
like it
how
has a human
cold
face?
it gets here.
What was that, Newt?
At least
The
not
bug
really.
looks like it has a human face. That's
It
that's
does.
disturbing.
It does.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. It's fine.
You'll be surprised how cold it gets in the winter here.
Well, you're in Sacramento, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so you're coastal.
no. It's not even coastal.
It
We have it's rain shadow, so we don't get snow, but it still gets so cold everything freezes over.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Doesn't
before I
snow-
go
it doesn't-
before I go into this place, you want to make sure that all your party members have locomotion on. That prevents stop. It's only for this one area before you actually get into the town here that there's enemies called Garudas. They cast stop on you, and if you haven't saved after the Desert Palace and they cast stop on you and you don't have locomotion on, they'll cast it on your entire party and wipe you out.
Oh boy.
Please.
Sucks.
Sounds amazing.
Stop is terrible.
Insomniac and level up. Locomotion.
Locomotion.
I'm pretty sure there's things here that cast something called mustard bomb. You saw it in the
Oh.
last video.
That gives you the virus status.
No, it makes you angry,
Oh,
and
right.
if you do any attack action or anything, you just pass out and die. And then there's other ones that do a thing called freeze that make you freeze solid, and then if they hit you, you die. That body temp prevents that, so you want to put that on too.
I know what I'm thinking about, though. I know where you get it from, so.
BBY!
Oh, poor Vivi.
Oh.
Also, this bishop's an asshole.
Yeah, this is this monastery in the middle of nowhere. Nobody knows about it.
This is a hidden away cluster of weirdo religious people.
Oh boy.
So just religious people.
Yeah, basically.
Whatever starts.
No offense to people who actually take their religion seriously, but that joke was too good to pass up.
Yeah, and this guy just watched all of these black mages just stomp through his town, carrying a obviously knocked the fuck out 6-year-old child under one of their arms here, and didn't do a damn thing about it.
Wow, what an asshole.
You know, like most priests.
So,
Hey!
in Zorn
That joke has
informed,
layers!
Layers.
To be fair, what the fuck could he do?
The little kid knocked the fuck out. They're carrying her like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, it's just a regular Tuesday.
It's regular Tuesday. It's fine.
Oh, the priest bring knocked out children here all the time.
by the way, originally when I played this game, I thought Ico was pronounced Eco, and
It could be. I'm not sure.
it's
I've never
not.
heard.
It's not. And I'll tell you why it's not. Because when I type it into Google, I get Ico from Shadow of the Colossus, so I know it's Ico.
Well, that
The
doesn't mean
pronunciation is
anything.
Ico.
So this place is you want to buy the Octagon Rod here because this is the only place that you can get it, and it also disappears on the next disc.
Let's see. Doesn't that give you like Incinerate or something?
No, it gives you all 3 of the level 3 spells like Firaga, Blizzaga, and Thundaga.
Okay, I knew it was a big, powerful spell of some sort. I just could not.
Yeah, and that's the only rod or piece of equipment that has them on there. I'm pretty sure.
So what's the max level of this game? 99?
99.
Yes. Yes, everything maxes out as 9. Every single thing. Your max damage is 999. Your max level is 999. Your max MP is 99, or is 999. Point is
Probably
9.
9,999. But yeah, the level cap is 99. So I'm just putting stuff on and all that other happy dappy shit.
Is there a point where you can actually use all of your AP skills, or
You'd
what?
probably have to be pretty high leveled. You might be able to do it on level 99, but you're probably going to have to still take some off. I don't know how many, like, of those AP stones that you get at level 99, because I've never actually been at level 99 in this game. The Cypress Pile is something I got from a Chocograph, I think. Pretty sure. And it has Comet and something else on it that I didn't catch. Comet is a weird spell.
it always misses?
It always misses when you cast it. There's other enemies in this game that cast it, and they just kind of hammer you with it over and over and over until you die. And it does, like, ridiculous amounts of damage.
It's like diet meat, basically.
It's never fucking hit for me, ever. Not once.
It's never hit for me either. It's really frustrating.
And you might think it's a good idea to put that flame saber on Steiner because it's more powerful. No. Because you are going into a volcano.
In the middle of an ice-covered place. So we're basically in Iceland.
And I was looking for a couple people there that are supposed to be there to talk to, because there's a conversation between you and a girl, and her boyfriend is standing to the side, and is just the most jealous motherfucker I've ever seen, and he wishes that Zidane would get kicked in the head by a horse. At the end of the conversation, I couldn't find them to talk to them. I wanted to show that off because it's so funny. He's just like thinking in thought bubbles like, I hope you get kicked in the head by a horse.
I think I remember that conversation.
It's like, whoa!
I mean, yeah, what a petty fucker.
If I can find them later on in the LP, I'll show that off because that is one of the funniest things.
And what's his reason for wanting Zidane to get kicked in the head by a horse?
He's talking to his girlfriend. Zidane's not even really flirting with her or anything, he's just talking to her.
It's Mount Gulag! In Soviet Russia, Gulag Mount you!
No.
Well, we ain't Russia yet. Also, I remember...
It's cold
biggest...
enough to be Russia.
Yeah,
be Russia.
Which part of Russia? Which part of Russia?
Siberia?
Anyway, the one enemy I remember in this place above all others is the Undead Dragon. It's like the most common enemy, and I hated running into them over and over and over.
I don't run into a single one of those. Not one.
I believe the Undead Dragon is also what gives you level 5 death. If you
No,
need
the
it.
Undead Dragon's actually in the Eva tree.
Epic tree?
Yeah. So that's
I know
the earliest enemy you could get level 5 death for. The one that's in here is called a Worm Dragon.
It's been a
Or
while since I played
something similar to that anyway. It's just got like a bunch of worm heads on a dragon body. And I don't even run into them. Also, uh-oh, what the fuck was that?
There was one right there. That flies over, right?
That was something flying over.
Okay, that's the enemy I'm talking about then.
Maybe a Garuda. That's Captain's talking about.
It might be.
No, the Garudas are only in the beginning of Estogaza. Like that porch area that I ran through. That's the only place that you can get attacked by them.
Also, this music is very upbeat for such a
So
horror
you,
place.
so you got lucky in not fighting them.
Mm-hmm. I just got lucky running past it, and I didn't get attacked by them.
Dun, 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 dun.
We talked to the Smoogle a lot, by the way. There's like
Moogle.
two Moogles in here. There's like one more Moogle than there needs to be in this entire place, and they're like 5 feet away from each other. I'm trying to make something happen here, but I have to go actually all the way up the stairs for it to happen. And then come back down. Here's some of the enemies.
Some bomber fuckers.
They're just called grenades.
So they explode all the same.
No, they're not like the bombs. They don't explode. They just shoot you with cannons that don't do anything.
Free XP!
And everything in here is of course weak to ice or water. Probably a little more weak to water than they are to ice. And they're also kinda burly in here, even for my over leveling. Like when they die, they look surprised. Like, oh, I'm dead. Throw up their hands, like, oh shit.
They kind of look like Digimon in a way, like Mommymon or something.
I don't know why I attacked with Vivi.
Vivi's gotta bonk someone on the head at some point or another.
I think I just didn't want to waste his magic.
Phoebe looks so happy.
He dances to the victory theme.
Oh, baby, I hope nothing ever happens to you.
Well, several things already have.
That poor boy.
Okay, so I came up here to get armor that I already have 500 of. But the real thing that happens in this place is when you get to certain places, this happens.
Ooh.
It's these fuckers I don't like.
Oh, I remember these.
You get periodically attacked by red dragons.
It's red dragons.
These
They look
things.
similar to the undead, that's why.
These things are assholes.
I
They're
thought
kinda
they were.
assholes.
I thought they were bigger than that. I don't also fight you only fought one at a time or something.
I kind of like the designs though.
Alright.
No, they kind of wreck Steiner's shit here a little bit because I forgot to fucking heal him. Whoops.
Yeah, one of their attacks does something like that. Like, it does something.
I'm gonna cast heat metal.
Like, I forget what they do specifically that makes them so bad.
They do that twister attack. It actually hits pretty fucking hard. And it's kind of mean.
Maybe
I think, I'm not sure, but I think Steiner like dies multiple times during this fight because I keep casting it when I try to resurrect him.
Do you learn a tornado move by Vivi, or
No, Vivi doesn't learn any wind spells. The only one that can learn a wind spell is actually Kina, but you'd have to bring her into this volcano and eat one of these red dragons. And I just don't got fucking time for that. There he goes again! Goodbye, Steiner.
so they ain't looking too hot either?
Mm-mm.
So
Also,
we have.
If you notice, Vivi keeps healing when they use that attack. Vivi has some kind of equipment that has wind absorb on it, so it just kind of heals them when it hits them. Also, thanks, Freya.
So there are a lot of dragons in this game. You got the Kudus Silver Dragon, you got the Undead Dragon, you got Bahamut, who is the King of Dragons, you have Red Dragons, and am I missing any?
There's a lot of dragons in this game.
Like, that's actually even more than any, like, in Final Fantasy VII, which I believe only had maybe one dragon, and then it was like a recolor every other area.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Steiner stays up this time.
Oh please, you know he doesn't.
Nope. Bye, Steiner. Get up, get down, get up, get down. Jesus.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Just though.
Oh.
He needs a nap. He's tired. Okay, so yeah, that happens a couple times during this. No, I'm just gonna let you be dead for a while, Steiner. Disappointing. So I'm actually gonna use a tent. Rest a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, Aggie, we'll get you tomorrow.
That's not a bad idea, honestly, considering how your shit got wrecked.
I forgot to heal Steiner before we did that fight. He does better during the other ones. It's fine. There's some potions to bring him up all the way. So now we go on this side. I don't actually have to do any of this, I already know how to get all the way down the well, but there's stuff and dragons to do.
What's the point of killing dragons?
None. I just like killing them.
Oh.
AP and XP. Also, there's also there's some treasures. So, might as well get it. Pull the lever 3 times. That's how you progress down the well. Let's go in here. With this completely unnecessary Moogle. That is 5 feet away from the other Moogle. And I have a letter from the Moogle in the other house to this Moogle. It's like, are you fucking serious?
They don't want to get out here with the red dragons and the floating goldfish.
Floating goldfish.
That's...
Goldfish.
Hey,
about it?
hey, Raven! It's your muse.
Nobody on YouTube will get that joke.
Maybe, but it's still worth bringing attention to.
What was that now?
In vain.
So these guys are fucking annoying because they do this. And now Vivi's attack spells don't do anything to them.
Baby, why? Poor baby.
It's okay, I'll just kill them. It's fine. Like
Imagine if you're the last guy.
Jesus.
when they do this scorch, it says elemental attacks no. That means that they can't be hit by anything that does elemental damage. It will just do 0 damage. So I could hit them with Vivi's highest attack level spell, like Blizzaga, and it will do nothing.
Steiner getting up there.
It's kind of a pain in the ass.
I can
Not
imagine.
nearly as high as fucking Zidane.
Like I said, you can't take Zidane out of your party when you're leveling. So he just absorbs XP.
Well, he is the lead character.
Okay, good. This one doesn't have a fucking letter for somebody 5 feet away from him. And I'm looking for a specific thing here, and it doesn't sell it, so I'm screwed for the boss fight.
Uh-oh. You mean the vaccine?
Mm-hmm. The boss
What?
does something called virus, and the only thing that can cure it is a vaccine, also. And I don't have any.
So that implies you're all data types then.
Yes. You fucking nerd. Nobody's
That
gonna
was a
fucking
digi-
get that.
That was a Digimon joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Luckily, enough people care about Digimon to actually maybe get that.
Also, since this one's alone, he kinda gets his shit kicked in.
Good. He deserves it.
I mean, he just Kool-Aid his way through the wall. He deserves it. I mean, Kool-Aid Man is always an asshole, so what do you expect?
Like, Kool-Aid Man is a national treasure.
He busts down your fucking wall.
And
Like-
give you Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
so it's all cool.
You're thirsty, okay. But then he breaks down your wall, it's like, oh yeah! And you're like, no, what am I gonna tell my parents? My wall is knocked down, you fuck!
Also, did you all notice how much damage that did? The Vivi spell when it was just one dragon? About 4,000.
Yeah?
So that's the difference between splitting your spells between multiple targets. Vivi hits really hard.
Yee.
As most mages do.
Nope, still don't have a letter for me, okay.
Most
My potions then. So I'm not going to save here, because there's another Moogle that I can save at. I refuse to save here. So I could go all the way down the well right now, but I'm going to use this Moogle that's closer to the well.
You know your little friend who has a crush on you is going to die. Who
What?
cares?
There we go.
Aiko dies?
No, she might. You don't know. We don't know! You get this crazy, freaky pervert taking her into a volcano. I don't think anything good is waiting for her.
Luckily, I remember to heal everybody before I go down this well.
Also, I think we're about to lose Raven.
See,
Wow.
to
Well-
get down this well,
Hello?
you have to pull down.
Am I cutting out or something?
No, you're fine.
No, Aqua's making a joke that you might fall asleep.
Oh, it's been like that all day. I don't see what happened now.
Yeah, to get down that well, you pull the lever down 3 times. Now I'm trying to trigger something because there it is.
Oh yeah!
Fuck you.
This is the last red dragon fight, and it's another 2 red dragon fight. So
Oh boy.
That's
Joy.
Such upbeat music.
okay, so let's. What the hell is that? What is that achievement? I can't even fucking tell. I don't care.
The screen is too tiny to see it.
Congratulations, you have earned Dragon Fucker.
Ever Dragon Slayer? Well, this is Dragon Fucker. The parody.
Oh, they made Zidane trance.
Well, time to
Guess
fuck
they
shit
get
up.
to die now.
I wish the trance was more useful in the game.
Wish you could save it for a fight you actually want to use it on.
Kind of like in Final Fantasy VII, when you got a limit break, you just use them whenever you want.
I guess it makes sense in this game because it is just trance is just a surge of emotion. You can't control surges of emotion.
Anime logic.
Okay, so there's one dead, and here's the other one dead. Because Grand Lethal is like an apt name, because it does the max damage in this game, no matter how many targets there are.
Also, what kind of name is Grand Lethal? Like, did it
Grand Lethal, everything's fucking dead.
Well, it's probably translated from Japanese. You probably use Grand Lethal in English, which sounds better in their language.
Probably. Also, Freya learned her one skill that basically does like 5,000 damage. I forget what it's called. Six Dragons.
Well, Six Dragons does something else.
Oh, I thought it was a damage dealer.
Nope. That's the next thing that she gets.
No, they're doing it to Echo too, those bastards!
They're clowns. They're always bastards.
Yeah, they're trying to take the Eidolons out of her. And Dagger's getting flashbacks.
Oh,
Yeah, she went into a coma. I can't imagine this effect on a 6-year-old would be too pleasant.
So Dagger's like super pissed off. She was ready to run down the fuck down there and just choke a bitch.
Choke a bitch.
Nothing happened, by the way.
That one.
They've apparently been trying since they got here, and nothing has worked.
Kuja's not afraid to put him in place, luckily.
No, Kuja doesn't just...
You two just shut up.
Oh!
I said shut up.
Put some emotion into it.
Excuses. I sense power coming from our Kamenzi. Extraction.
no.
Yeah.
You
You can only get Eidolons from a person when they're 16.
Or older.
Yeah, Eco is only 6, so it's not working for some reason. Oh, his soul, huh? Oh, it's Mog.
Oh, it's not.
Get
not
him,
for you.
Muro!
What the
Get
fuck
him,
have you
Muro!
done?
Apparently being a coward.
Get him, Muro!
She's getting him.
Oh.
Yeah, Mog is interfering with the process of taking the Eidolons out of Eco.
My God.
And what the fuck, Mog? What are you doing?
Hmm. Oh.
Also, I hear something in the background, probably from
Yeah.
accent.
I hear something in the background,
Sounded like
but it was
Google.
screaming at like the right time.
Like it was going, like it was like going. It was like the Google was going Super Saiyan. It was a fucking.
Well, you're not wrong.
I did not on purpose. I
Just
totally
watch
did
this
not.
shit. Watch
Okay.
this shit.
Terra, homie.
Holy shit.
Here, use a magical fuck off nuke. Okay.
Get
That's-
off my planet.
That's Mog, by the way. Mog is a fucking Eidolion.
Lion. Yeah.
And he's also a holy. She's also a holy summon. This is doing holy damage.
Oh boy.
7 fucking thousand damage apiece.
Evil
You can
clown.
fuck off her planet.
So an Edeline was born on the same day of Eiko. Interesting.
Yeah, Mog wasn't ever a Moogle. She was always Madine, which is the name of that summon. She just became a Moogle because she wanted to be by Eco for the rest of her
Oh.
lives.
By your side, a friend through it all.
Aw.
So that's what happened. Slap yesterday.
The two jesters are dead, right?
Just wait.
Ooh, ribbon. That's always
mean-
a good item.
When do clowns ever die when they should?
Also, Kuja's gonna barge in
How can that?
and drop this. The Moogle went into a fucking trance. That was a trance.
Hmm.
That was a permanent trance. So, yeah. Again, the game is making sure you know that trance is just a fucking thing that happens in this world sometimes. It's not just a gameplay thing. This is a thing that happens. So now Kuja decides that he doesn't need to eat a lions anymore. He's gonna try to make himself trance
Oh
permanently.
boy.
I will go Super Saiyan.
Also, he's leaving us with a boss fight. And Vivi's so mad that he's chasing him, so we don't have Vivi for this boss fight.
Oh,
No.
they're not twins.
Oh no.
That's what catches your eye.
Oh, so this might... Yeah, this boss is disturbing.
Oh boy. I mean, when our clown's not disturbing.
Hmm. That...
That's,
Oh dear lord.
It's like a coral flower clown hybrid.
Nope. Not okay with that.
Too bad.
Oh, no.
Also, here's your virus. You can no longer level up.
Yeah, you don't get AP or experience after this fight unless you use vaccines, which I don't have because
I don't
nobody
even-
fucking sells them. They sell them at
Yeah.
Nisagasa, but I forgot to grab them because I'm stupid. I believe they do.
I thought you couldn't get them until after the boss fight.
I believe they sell them at Nisagasa.
I'm
Also,
so
he's
mad.
stealing again! I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, I'm so not okay looking at that thing.
You know.
I'm not going to, cause that's like the most disturbing thing I've seen in this game so far.
So
I'm
does
gonna-
this mean that Vivi is the only one who can level up?
Vivi doesn't level up because he's not in this fight. Also, I'm summoning Phoenix, just so you can see it.
Ooh.
Pretty
That's
bird.
a lovely ho-oh looking thing.
Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. That's pretty bird.
So if you summon Phoenix, it does fire damage to the enemy, and if anybody on your side is dead, it revives them.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
That's awesome. Ooh, that's awesome.
Also, fire damage does not do a lot. You should burn with fire. 6 dragons!
Yeah, this is what Six Dragons does. Don't
She only
know.
has one health.
She sacrifices her HP to give everybody else some kind of boost.
Oh.
Venom powder.
And he took advantage of the situation and made it worse for her.
Nope, she's got a guard. He can't poison her.
Oh.
Because she's got, the ability on that stops poison. Yeah, there I stole the vaccine. Whoop-de
Yeah, you
fucking
won.
shit.
Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Battle Royale to decide who gets it. I gotta read.
Piner, he needs it.
I need to read Battle Royale. It sounds like an interesting read. After all, I did like Hunger Games after all.
I read.
Battle Royale is infinitely more fucked up than the Hunger Games. I'm just gonna say
So-
it right now.
Are we
I
talking
read.
Berserk levels of fucked up?
No. It's
Well,
pretty
it's
fucked up
grounded
on
in
a,
reality, but it's fucked up as reality you can get.
Yeah. I read the book. It's pretty fucking out there.
I thought it was just a manga.
It's a manga, but it's based on a novel.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
can just read the novel.
Yeah. I'd say the book's pretty damn good.
If I can find it. I need to look at
It's
her
not
read.
particularly hard to find.
Also, how you doing, Newt, watching this thing?
I'm trying not to watch it.
Get over it. Watch it.
And
Watch it
man,
wriggle.
that meaty abomination is getting beat. All that beat meat.
No.
You're forcing it a little there, Kate, but I'm still giggling.
His name is Melty Gemini, by the way.
Ow.
No!
I never knew
Melty
that.
Gemini. Interesting.
No!
So what are these fucking clowns anyway? Where were they always? They turn
Gross. They're gross.
That doesn't tell me much.
I think they were monsters. If I remember correctly, Kuja does do this a couple times where he makes monsters into different forms. I don't remember. I could be thinking of a different Final Fantasy.
I know Final Fantasy 7 pretty much anything could be made into a monster if enough Mako energy was shoved on it.
Yeah, his name is Melty Gemini. See?
Melty Gemini.
Melty Gemini!
My name is Melty Gemini.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
finally.
Let me lick your toes.
No!
No.
No! No! No, we're done.
We're not done.
Done with that.
We're never done.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what the last thing he has to steal is. Let me check.
Well, you already stole the pin from him, so I don't think he has anything else worth it.
Yeah, I stole the golden hairpin, so
Usually, if you steal the one item you can never recognize, that's the best thing you can get.
yeah, he has a demon's vest, a golden hairpin, and a vaccine. So
Hmm.
I'm pretty much got the thing I wanted the most, and that's good because he's dead. He just
I just
kind of
realized-
flops.
I could have
Bro.
used floats, and you didn't use it on the clown monster. Why did you not use float on the clown monster?
It doesn't do anything.
It makes him floats. It also makes Pennywise happy.
It doesn't do anything, and I don't want to make Pennywise happy.
For the reference.
Nope.
So here we found out everyone knew he was lying, but they followed him anyway.
Why?
And that... yeah.
Is the other Blackberry 69? I need to know.
Life is tough. That's what you tell him. Words from the ever-wise cat from the Cat
Oh.
Returns.
Okay, we'll never know.
All I can do is just sit with them.
Oh.
Zidon's really fucking pissed again. Cause Kuja keeps fucking with Vivi and it just makes him madder and madder every time.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Cat, when the time comes, no alluding to the truth. Everyone must have
Hold
sworn.
me, somebody's there.
Oh, hey, look, it's the pretty girl.
Woman, who might you be? I wonder who this is.
He was apparently very nice.
He's split, lady.
Oh wait, Garnet seems to know who this is. She knows who Garnet is.
Hmm.
So, who stole the Hildegard 1 in the first place?
Her.
Oh,
Oh.
Sid's wife.
This is
Yeah,
Sid's
but-
wife!
My darling.
Why the fuck would he cheat on this lady? Who the hell in their right mind would cheat on this lady?
Someone
Look at her!
Oh,
Like, shit!
Of course, that mustache. It's really you. Hilda. Blah.
oh.
My sugar cookie.
Oh, that's all so sweet.
He's
Aw,
sweet
my-
Froggy Woggy. I fucking love Hilda. Hilda's
She's
amazing.
She's a queen.
It's
who
like,
can kick
oh,
her
okay,
ass.
he's a frog now. I accept this.
Well,
Yeah.
she's the one that turned him into an Oglop in the first place.
Yeah.
Because he cheated on her. He cheated on her, so her response was to turn him into a fucking bug and take his airship.
Sid makes mistakes, but he loves his wife.
Yeah. We don't know why the fuck he'd ever cheat on her.
Yeah, that's so
He probably
weird.
got drunk or something.
It seems
Yeah.
a little out of character, honestly, but okay.
Yeah. All Kuja did was talk to Hilda, and she's like, it was fucking tiresome listening to him. I love Hilda. It's like, God, I wish you would shut up.
Sid, this lady's a keeper.
She's also got the power to turn you into things, so she's powerful.
As I said, she's a keeper.
Yeah, Kuja didn't. Kuja- Yeah, Kuja didn't mean to kidnap Hilda. It was just part of his plan. It was part of his plan to take the airship that ran without miss, so nobody had it available,
Nah.
and she just stole it first.
Oh.
She's like, you fucking serious? You lying to me? And she does this, which just makes her even better. It's gonna be much worse if you do it again.
You know what? Is this your ancestor, Callie? Because she sounds like your ancestor.
She says, maybe I'll turn you into a hedgehog pie.
Oh my god.
Ugh, please no.
Please, no.
I
Also
fucking love you,
scared
Hilda.
one.
And also, finally, we get to see what Sid actually looks like.
He's a fucking
He's-
silver fox.
He's still, unfortunately, got some speech tics that he can't get rid of.
Oh god.
Are you kidding with that face and that mustache? I don't think anyone's listening to him.
I must stop that.
I'm now imagining him with the voice of Howard.
Oh god.
I can see it.
Yep.
With that mustache?
Yes.
Mustache.
Oh.
I like how everybody knew it was Sid because of his fucking mustache. No matter what form he was in. Oh yeah, your mustache!
Mr. Zidane.
And this guard has to be, like, incredibly awkward right here. He's just like, did I just have to wake this guy up? Really? You made me wake this guy up? Ah.
Lady Hilda's calling for a meeting.
He's always your dream about, good sir.
Obviously, his weird kinks.
I think he's too innocent for that. He's not that.
Zidane's a little too much of a goofball.
Yeah, he's a little too innocent.
You forgot that he likes to wield that dagger. Or the dagger likes to wield him.
Well, that's
remember?
Dagger's kink, then. It's not his kink, that's Dagger's kink, and he just goes along with it because it makes her happy. Don't judge. Jesus.